Hi everyone, welcome to Danielle's She Shed. I have been working on this all weekend, so that's why by the time I got everything done, it was late, it was dark. So I thought I'd just come out here today and film this and then get it up for you this afternoon. I did go to Walmart and I purchased a couple, just the little $3 20-inch greenery wreaths and added a couple bows. So I knew they were going to be outside, so I didn't want to do anything expensive. It's not covered, so if they get ruined, they're just little cheap $3 wreaths. Not a big deal. I did over here, I made a couple curtains. I bought some material from Walmart and I just kind of folded it in half. I wanted to be able to see the pattern on the outside as well as the inside. And then I just took some regular red ribbon in the sewing aisle. It doesn't have wire in it, and I just tied 3 little things around there just to bring a touch of the red. And my husband did buy the stuff to make me little window boxes. So when he gets that done, I'll get those decorated and I'll bring those to you guys and show you what it looks like. But here is the outside so far. And I did add just a couple little bricks down here. We had a few and then I went and bought a few. That's why they're kind of different colors, but only because I tweaked my knee a couple weeks ago and the step is just enough to make my knee hurt even more every time I was going in and out. So I wanted something just to kind of help break up that distance. But let's go on inside and I'll show you what else we've done. Y'all, I am absolutely loving this thing. We added power. I have lights. Yay. My husband ran electricity out here. So now I do have a light. I have a light switch and I have an outlet right there. So I have electricity. On the inside of the curtain, I just used those little curtain clips to hang it with. But I was just shy on the edge there of having enough to fold it completely in half. So we just made it work like that. But over here I brought a shelf in from, it was on my sun porch. And I took the top shelf off and I left the little poles over here on. And then I just set all my pictures that were kind of on the floor in the craft room. Here's fall, there's patriotic in there. But I just wedged them in between those 2x4s back there so it keeps them standing straight up, they don't fall over. And then down over here, that's the top that goes to my shelf. I just set that there. That way I could prop up some of my taller pictures and things right there. And I brought in a few of the tubs that was on in my craft room. See if I can get this thing to turn. I have a bunch of pine cones and then little small signs, all my little like 3-tier tray type signs, things like that. And then down here, I just have my little containers and then my spring kind of everyday decor. But over this way, we're kind of going the wrong way here, turn. This is all of my Christmas tubs right here. I did go through last night and I pulled everything out of every single tub. I organized them all and I kind of condensed some of them down. Some of them are empty, some of them are half full, and some of them are still completely full. So it's just, it's a process. But as you can tell, this is all like silver and gold picks. And here's glitter picks. And I might even break them down a little bit more. This is all like decorative trees, like the little metal trees. There's my bedroom decor in that one. So one of the other things that my husband done this weekend was he extended my loft. I did just have a loft at one end and then one on the other. And he added 3 foot right here and brought it out so that I could store things up there as well. So it just gives me more space, which is awesome. You never have enough space. And over here, is how I did all my wreaths. And I'll show you guys, I videoed putting it together and what I've done. So I will insert that. Hey guys, I wanted to kind of show you my solution to hang my wreaths. So over here on this end of my little shed, I bought a piece of conduit. This is in the electrical area, and I think we got Lowe's. So it says Silver Slick, you can't see it, but it's basically just conduit. It's kind of metal. So what I ended up doing, I bought a 10-foot stick of it, and as you can see, it's kind of, I had to cut it down, but I wanted it to sit up there. And my husband let me use his little pipe cutter like that. These little things are awesome. So I did it myself, I was so proud. And I cut probably about 1.5 inches off the end of it. So now I'm gonna take, let me get over here in the corner. Sorry for the wiggling you guys around, everybody. But up here, I have 2 of these little straps like this. And I'm gonna lay that over top on there. And then I'm gonna drill that down in here so that it keeps my pipe from going anywhere. And I don't think I cut it long enough to where it's not even gonna come off there if it does slide. So I'm gonna do something so that it doesn't slide back and forth, but if it does, it's not gonna fall down. So as long as I keep it in the same spot, which is what those little things are for. So I have a couple little screws like that. And because this is such a tight little spot, I have a little adapter piece that I'm gonna use on my drill. Hopefully that'll work. It'll be the first time I get to use it. So breaking out all my tools. Okay, real quick, I wanted to show you guys this little adapter. I bought this from Tractor Supply, and they weren't that much. But do you see how you can mend them to get them into any area that you can't get your drill? This is the first time I got to use it, so hopefully it'll work the way that I want it to, because up there is kind of a narrow little area. So I'm hoping that this will work to get my screws in. Okay guys, now for my wreaths. I went to Lowe's and I bought these recycling clear bags like this. It's the 30-gallon. They are 30 inches by 33 inches. I'm hoping that they'll be big enough. And then I got some of these from the Dollar General. It's $1.75. They are the wire. They're white. And then over here, I have a few of my smaller wreaths. And as you can tell, I've kind of got them stacked on top of each other. So I'm hoping that these will fit. Let me go ahead and get them in the bags, and then I'll show you how I'm going to hang them. Okay, well there's one. It's a little wonky, but it works. I actually bent the hanger, and I poked it through my bag, which I was hoping I didn't have to, but I wouldn't hold otherwise. And then I just ran it up and over the hook right there. But I like the clear bags, that way I can see which wreath is in there. It keeps dust and bugs. We get ladybugs and green frogs and wasps out here real bad, so I wanted them to be covered. I wanted to keep the dust off of it, but I still wanted to be able to store them where they weren't laying on top of each other. So I think this is gonna work great. I'm so excited. There's all my wreaths, and I like them being in clear bags because you can look at them and you can tell what wreath is what. So it makes it so much easier to find your wreaths. And out here, we get a lot of wasps and ladybugs. Them stupid little Asian ladybugs infest everything in the fall. So I need my stuff to kind of be closed storage because they do get in here. I don't know how, but they did. I've swept them up multiple times. They just are all over. So it's really frustrating because I want to be able to have open shelving and all my stuff sitting out, but I can't do that. So that's why I decided to hang my wreaths and things like that in the bags. And most of my stuff will be in tubs or containers. But if we go up here, that is all fall that's up there. So all my fall's in one area. And then I have one little, poor little, oops, I'm going the wrong way. I have one little Easter tub over there, but I do have more tubs that are out in my husband's shop that needs to come down here. And he did buy me a new ladder. This is just for out here so that I can get to my tubs and things that are sitting on there. He tends to run off with my ladder, so that one is just mine. Yay! It's nice to have my own space and my own things in my own little area. But up here I do have more Christmas in this little loft area, so that's all Christmas up there as well. But that is my whole little kind of she shed area. It's not nothing fancy, it's not decorated to the hilt, but it's mine and I just love it. And truthfully, I want it to look, I know I'm just gonna kind of talk to you guys for a minute, but I want it to look nice, but I want it to be functional. You know, I want it to be pretty, but I want it to be able to store 50,000 tubs full of decor and things. So if you guys have any tips or ideas, remember I have to keep things kind of closed up so that I don't get bugs and whatever in there, ladybugs. Then let me know. I'll be glad to hear any ideas that you guys have. But that's all I have for now. I hope you enjoyed this quick little tour of my she shed. And it'll change as time goes by, and I'll do more with it. And I'll kind of come back every now and then and show you what I've been doing. But until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.